is going on, guys? So we are now going to be going over Ruan's kit and the best build for her. So for her basic attack, obviously, it's just going to be dealing ice damage to a single enemy. No big deal there. But the real kicker is when we get into her skill. Strings, Sing, Slow, Swirls. She is going to gain Overtone lasting for 3 turns. It's going to decrease at the start of every Ruan's turn. And when she does have Overtone, all allies' damage is going to be increased by 32%, and weakness break efficiency increases by 50%, which is very, very strong. Obviously, you don't need to really know, the statistics on that. You just need to know that like increasing the damage and then the break efficiency is also very, very good. Her ultimate, Petals to Stream, Repose, and Dream. She is going to deploy a field that lasts for 2 turns. While inside the field, all allies' penetration is going to be increased by 25%, and their attacks apply a Thanato Bloom Rebloom to the enemy. Say it's going to be like a little bit of an indicator above the enemy. It's going to be in the shape of a flower. When the enemies attempt to recover from their weakness break, this Rebloom is going to be triggered, extending the duration of their weakness break, delaying the action by 20% of Ruan's break effect plus 10%, and dealing break damage equal to 50% of her ice break damage. So as you can see there, you want her to have break just her break effect to be very, very high, which is very good. Being able to delay the enemy by another turn, being able to do additional damage while reducing the amount of incoming damage to none is very good. Hence, the delay, being able to do all of that, which is very, very good. Her talent increases speed by 10% for the team, excluding herself. When an ally breaks an enemy's target's weakness, she's going to be dealing damage equal to 120% of her ice break damage to the target that that has their toughness broken. So which is very strong. Her technique is very unique, I would say. After using it, you're going to gain Silken Serenade, which is her technique. I'm sorry. And so at the start of the next battle, automatically triggers her skill for 1 turn without consuming a skill point, which is very good. And then while you're in Simulated Universe, it gets taken up to another notch. When you're attacking the weakness, it's going to do damage to the enemy once you enter the battle, reducing the enemy's toughness regardless of weakness type, which is good. And then, by doing so, you're going to be doing the additional damage of her ice damage onto the enemy, which is very nice. And then, so for every blessing in possession, additionally increases the toughness, reducing damage of the attack by 100%. So, which is very good. And after breaking the enemy's target's weakness, you're going to be dealing an additional amount of damage equal to 100% of Ruan's ice break damage. So Ruan, as we can see here, is going to be very, very strong. What exactly do you need to be running when it comes to her kit and the relics that you want for her to really get the most out of it? I think you want to be running the Thief of Shooting Meteor. You're going to be increasing your break efficiency by 16%. And then you're going to also be able to regenerate energy because you want to get her ultimate off as much as possible. Being able to be within that field is very good, causing the enemy to be delayed even further when they get their weakness break. For the planner set, I think Pentacoli Land of the Dreams is the best one. That increases her energy regeneration rate by 5%, increases damage for 10% of all allies that are of the same type as the wearer. I do think that if you have a full ice team, that really helps, but mainly that regeneration rate increasing because, again, you want to be in the field as much as possible to get the most out of Ruan. She's very, very strong, being able to help your hyper offensive teams just do much more damage. So I am thinking she is a must summon character. Also, given the fact that Dr. Ratio is going to be given out for free. So if anyone is summoning on Rome, I wish you nothing but the best.